Hi guys, so these are my midday musings and the sun is just doing me somehow. But with the sunshine, I find that moths always come out. And I was thinking about the difference between butterflies and moths. And I thought, do moths also go into cocoons? Do they also begin as caterpillars? And so I was looking up the difference. And I came to realize that moths are the ones who go into cocoons. But butterflies go into these things called, it goes into a chrysalis. I think the plural would be chrysali. I like that word. But they go into them. And I was thinking, what's the difference between a chrysalis and a cocoon? And I realized that a cocoon, it was saying that they're wrapped in a silk covering. They look shiny, they look nice. Whereas alternatively, a butterfly's chrysalis is hard and it doesn't have a silk covering, meaning that it doesn't look as shiny, it doesn't look as glorious, and yet what comes out of it is a beautifully colored butterfly. Whereas what comes out of the cocoon, whilst initially it had a silk covering, it was shiny, it was nice. What comes out of it essentially is a dirty butterfly. Like, it's a butterfly that looks disgusting. It's a butterfly that you don't want near you. I remember trying to get into my house and me and my sister were running to avoid getting this moth to come into the house with us. So I was thinking, wow, what once was so shiny, what once was so nice, it didn't endure hardness because a cocoon isn't hard in the same way that a chrysalis is. And so I was thinking that it reminded me of the scripture that says, time and chance happeneth to them all. So it could be a season where one person looks shiny, like they're just glorious, they're attractive, like not like that, chill out. But it's like there's just something about them. But then time shows the substance of a person. So they can be shiny initially, but your strength to remain is what beautifies you as a butterfly. So I felt so encouraged that you may be in your cocoon season and it's hard. Not your cocoon season, your chrysalis season. And it's hard and it's not glorious. It's not shiny. But know that what comes out of that is beautiful. Just learn to endure hardness. And there was a point I was frustrated. I feel like I tend to be. But I went to God and I said, God, I'm not shiny anymore. I used to dance in church, but I said, God, physically, I'm unable to do those things. I'm not shiny. When I smile, it's broken. Like, I'm broken. Things aren't the same. I said, God, help me. Help me. Then I realized, no, I was enduring hardness. I was in my chrysalis season. I wasn't in a cocoon because it was no longer shiny. The season I found myself in, it wasn't shiny, but it was hard and it was bare, just like a chrysalis is. And yet, when I came out of it, I feel like I'm still partially coming out of it. But when I'm out of it, I thank God that I'll be a butterfly as opposed to a moth. The moth, it doesn't endure hardness. Things are nice, things are shiny, but when it comes out, you're trying to kill it. Like, you don't want it to be around. It's not as glorious when it finally emerges. And so I was so encouraged that enjoy your season of hardness, because when you come out of it, God will beautify everything. God will breathe life into the dead places. And so I just thought, wow.
Holy Father, you take care of the matter. I rest in your protection, covered with your armor, yeah. Holy Father, you cover me through the fire. On solid rock I stand.